most important thing in life will always be the people right here, right now. That's what's real. Hello?
Dominic Toretto. You don't know me. You're about to.
Who did this?
Remember Owen Shaw? This is his big bad brother. He's a Special Forces assassin. They created a monster.
Looks like the sins of London have followed us home.
We're being hunted.
Shaw lives in a world that doesn't play by your rules. And like it or not, you and your friends are a part of it now.
I don't have friends. I got family. This time it ain't just about being fast.
Can somebody just walk me through what we supposed to be doing?
Yo, Roman, you need some fresh air?
Just when you didn't think it could get any better, huh?
All right, Fast fans, welcome to a turbocharged edition of Farewell to a Franchise. I'm Alex Hudgens, and I'm about to take you on a wild ride as we celebrate one of the most furious franchises in Hollywood history. We're taking you back to hang out with the star-studded cast and give you an exclusive look at the final chapter of this Built for Speed series. Are you guys ready for what could be the best of the 7 movies?
All right, fire 'em up!
The Fast and Furious franchise is one of the jewels of cinematic history. It began as a magazine article that morphed into 6 box office smashing movies, with its 7th film set to open to much anticipation, not to mention igniting an entire culture with global appeal. Paul Walker's tragic death has been hard on all of his fans. He's one of the driving forces behind the popularity of this franchise that's already loaded with huge stars. We miss him, but his legacy lives on in this final chapter, Furious 7. It was a career launchpad for Vin Diesel as the Fast and Furious made him a megastar. He soars now as the universally loved, fast-driving anti-hero.
You thought this was gonna be a street fight? You're damn right it is.
What's your proudest moment, like, of making this thing come to fruition and like making it happen and taking it to the next level and turning it into the global success that the franchise has become?
The thing I'm most proud about, probably 2 things. One is the fact that we were able to make it a truly multicultural film and a multicultural experience. If you remember the first film, there were still racial divides. There was still, you were part of this gang, you were part of this clique, you were part of... And as the franchise, as the saga evolved, you saw a family kind of built with people from all over the world, and they were a family. That sense of multiculturalism is something I'm very proud of, as you know, with my company, One Race. And the fact that our saga is synonymous with the word family is something so beautiful.
Well, speaking of family, talk about one of your fondest memories of Paul Walker, who was such an important part of this franchise. And then talk about the way that you really handled bringing this film to life with class after the tragedy.
Paul was the only friend like him that I had in my life and that I had ever experienced, because we started the Fast and Furious back, I mean, we met in 1999, and we grew up in the industry together. So he became my confidant, he became my brother. What I think we, and I have to give Universal credit for this, what we've all done in terms of honoring the legacy of Paul is something that I'm in awe of today. I know as a producer and as an actor and with my cast of actors and with the director, we on set were working towards that goal. But to really see the studio at the end make sure that someone we love so much would be honored for the rest of eternity in this film is something very special.
Jason Statham became a huge action star as the main dude in movies like Transporter, Crank, and Snatch. But now he joins the Furious franchise as the bad guy who's here to take down the crew.
Agent Hobbs, right?
That's right. I'm also the last man on Earth whose computer you want to be hacking into. You just earned yourself a dance with the devil, boy. You're under arrest.
Like I said, I'm here for the team that crippled my brother.
There ain't no damn team. It was just one man, and he's standing right in front of you.
The lady was right. You are a terrible liar.
So what's up, man?
How you doing, Sean?
It's a good look for you, man. I loved you in this movie.
Yeah?
It's right down your lane, man. You did a great job, man. I like it.
I'm yet to see it. I'm waiting to see it with an audience, you know?
You gotta see, no, come on. This is like going to a rock concert. You gotta see it for audience. You gotta jump in there, get in the mix, watch the fans just embrace what they love. And this franchise has a lot of fans.
A lot of fans, yeah. You know, and it's nice to get the invite, you know?
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you, how did you become a part of this? Did you get the official invite? Did you get a call from Vin, the producers? How'd you get in the mix?
You know, it's way back because I come in at the end of part 6 and it was a combination of, you know, they want to put a tag on there and, you know, I think it'd be funny and see how people react.
Well, it's a natural fit though, because I could see you naturally being a part of this. Because you have the background, you're a credible guy, you've done some movies with cars, and you can bring it, because you got a chance in this movie to go toe-to-toe with both Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson. Which one was harder to shoot?
They're both, you know, all of those action pieces are very difficult because, you know, you got choreography, you're trying to change things up to make it feel good, and, you know, it's, you know, you're going smashing through windows, you're swinging things, you know, you don't want to get hit by mistake, you know, it's, you know, there's always some kind of, you know, difficulty with all those fight sequences. And, you know, the good thing is both of these chaps are, you know, they're pros.
All right, but not to put you on the spot, which one did you have more fun shooting? The one with Vin? Come on, man. Give me something.
It's 50-50.
Okay, that's a good answer. 50-50, I'll give you that.
They're both the same. You're gonna cause a war here.
No, but it would be a friendly war, though. Because like you said, it's not choreographed, but it looked great, though.
No, we're trying to, listen, they're both, you know, the locations dictate what we get up to, you know, and, you know, we've got a stunt coordinator there, he's dreaming, trying to, you know, we've got a guy who dreams up the action, he's suggesting ideas, and they put some piece together, and is it, you know, it's, we don't make it up, so we're just trying to portray what they want.
I'm not gonna call you the bad guy, because a lot of actors don't like that definition, but I'm gonna say, did you have fun playing the heavy?
The heavy?
The heavy.
Oh, I'll take that. You know, it's, again, you said it correctly, I didn't want to be the bad guy that comes in blowing up the world and twizzling the tash and saying, you know what, I wanted to have some kind of, you know, some kind of motivation, and it all comes from, you know, my family got hurt, now I'm gonna do something back. And they're, you know, this is their family, they're sticking together. So, you know, we've got a similar sort of mentality that's present. And I think, you know, the family element stands for a lot.
You remember Owen Shaw? The one we tore half of London down trying to get. Well, this is his big bad brother. British Special Forces assassin. The kind of unique asset that no government would ever admit to employing.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came on board in Fast 5 with his impressive guns and megawatt smile. He entered on the right side of the law, only to join forces with the rebel crew.
Now, the fun part about watching these movies, the Fast and the Furious franchises, when you guys are doing your thing, it reminds me a lot of the WWE.
Yeah.
It's just WWE with guns and cars.
That's a good way to put it. You know, I had a blast years in the WWE, just having a great time. And in this case, yes, you inject the cars, by the way, the guns, the action of it all. But, you know, it reminds me of the glory days, the Attitude Era back in the day. When I used to come to Kansas City, by the way, and the things we used to get away with. It's same thing in this, by the way, the things we get away with because audiences buy into and they give us a lot of leeway when it comes to hyper reality.
Now, speaking of that hyper reality, you know, you go toe to toe. This time you go toe to toe with Jason. How do you keep the fight scenes fresh? Because after a while, like punching somebody in the face, throwing somebody down, it can get repetitive. So, are there strategy sessions? Do you talk with James, the director? I mean,
Great question. So it's James and it's also Jason. So the three of us get together, and you just want to remember the end goal. The end goal is to, okay, you got Rock and Statham going at it. What's the end goal? The end goal, let's do something spectacular. Okay, well, what's spectacular? What kind of bomb are you gonna pull out? Okay, I like that bomb. I'm gonna hit you with this rock bottom. And there's gonna be the table, there's gonna be the build, you know, so there's a lot of strategy involved. And he's an intense dude. He's also a cool, focused dude. And when it comes to, oh, and here's the cool thing about Jason, is that in all of Hollywood, that cat is one of the few who is legitimately skilled at fighting. Okay. Like legit. So, which brings out the best in you. Because some of these other cats running around.
A little questionable. It's a little questionable. We haven't called no names, all right? All right, we're gonna wrap here with this though. If you had to take one of the cars home to stick in your personal garage, which one are you taking?
Oh, that's easy. The big Gurkha vehicle that Hobbs drives. It's massive, it's absurd, it's about 10,000 pounds, it's terrible on gas, but it is I'm the king of the road.
Hey, Roman, you freaking out? No. Yes, you are.
Call him Tyrese, Ty-Ty, Mr. Gibson, or whatever. Mr. Franchise perhaps works best. He's been down with the Transformers and the Fast and Furious. We talked to Tyrese about how nice it has been to be a black man who survived way past the first 20 minutes of the first movie to become a fixture of this turbocharged franchise.
What are you most proud of in terms of how this franchise has had a global impact on tons of people?
I think this movie sends the right message. You know, arguably, they like to think that movies with a multi-ethnic cast might not translate around the world. And this movie has proven otherwise, because I think there's nothing more empowering than people coming to a theater and being able to see someone in the movie that looks like them, that they can identify with. And the one universal language is that everyone loves cars, everyone loves adrenaline, everyone loves the energy of family and the concept of family. And I think all of these different things are universal language. And then, of course, the action.
Yeah, of course that.
The funny and these complex moments with all of these new folks that keep joining us and jumping on this train. It just all proves to be pretty special.
Let's talk about someone who was special to the franchise, which was Paul Walker. Give me one of your fondest memories or a moment that you could share with us that's special for you.
Well, I just miss my hugs, man. You know, I miss my hugs. I miss, you know, like right now, in between breaks, we'd all go hug each other and talk about anything, get the jokes cracking and flying. And, you know, it's taught me to forgive faster, hug longer, kiss slower, and if there's some issues and some stuff, put it on the table, clarify, because next week isn't promised.
If you had to take one of the rides, put in your personal garage, which one is it?
From this movie, it would be Vin's car that he was driving. with that engine that's popping out of the hood. I might steal it. I just ordered a flatbed, and I might tell them that that's my car and they need to get that thing to the house immediately.
Every car that I'm in speaks and represents the character of Dom Toretto.
Wow.
But my all-time favorite car would have to be the Black Charger. It was originally his father's car, so it's a connection for Dom Toretto to his past.
It's just an iconic symbol at this point of that loyalty to the American muscle car.
It is the most cool looking, hands down.
I think it just symbolizes the entire franchise in one car.
Each film produced another wonderful piece of machinery, and anyone that loves Mopar will love the cars associated with Dom Toretto.
The popularity of the Fast and Furious is basically immeasurable. Everybody's got their favorite moments, and everybody's got their favorite movie.
I think my favorite moment on set
Stand by, guys.
was the same as the stunt scene that I loved.
You guys are good?
It was on Fast and Furious 5. It was shot in Puerto Rico, and it came as a surprise. I remember getting to work that day and seeing a harness in my trailer, and I said, why is there a harness in my trailer? What am I gonna be doing today? And it turned out I had to jump off a building. And on the same day that I had to jump off the roof, I split my hand open. And I remember being like, you know, you can super glue it. And I was really trying to make myself look cool in front of Paul, and he was like, she's being really tough, and he was proud of me. And that stunt was special to me because Paul was so patient and sweet and endearing and taught me how to do it properly so that I didn't look like I didn't know what I was doing.
Let's go. Come on.
And so that was really, really a fun day, and I felt like I earned my stripes on that day.
A lot of my favorite moments in general are all of the moments in between takes. The jokes is flying, and we're just bonding and doing what we do as a family on set.
Salute me, familia.
We pride ourselves on being a family on and off camera. So we share as many moments as we can, but a lot of stuff can't end up on camera because we just do what we do. Thank y'all for everything, all the support, the energy, the love around the world. Showing up to support Fast 7 is probably gonna be one of the most important moments. Instead of us looking at it like an opportunity to finish the movie, it became a real responsibility on behalf of Paul Walker. We hope to make you guys proud internationally, around the world. Get ready for Fast 7. I'm out of here.
Well, Fast fans, it's finally come to an end. 7 movies, hundreds of dope rides, countless crazy stunts, and over $2 billion at the box office. The cast reflect on arguably the greatest movie franchise of all time.
1327.
We're back home. Dom, you have a package out here. It's from Tokyo.
Tokyo? What's Han trying to convert me over to a turbocharger? We haven't been here since the end scene in Fast and Furious 6, so we were here in 2012.
Father, thank you for the gathering of friends.
Yes, the family all together.
Family all together. It was 12 years after we had filmed the same scene in 2000. I guess it's rare to do a movie and actually return to the authentic and original location. This is a special location both for the saga and for us. So much of our careers started in this house.
Speaking for myself, the first time I was here, I had no idea what was going on. I was a little baby running around. But every time we're here, it just feels like the relationship keeps evolving and growing. And obviously we've gone through so much, both on screen and off. It was just in the kitchen, and I remembered, oh, that was the scene I did with Paula, washing the dishes.
No, you see, the cook doesn't clean where I come from.
Yeah, I'd like to go there. It's like every corner you turn in this house, you remember another scene.
That's so true. I know for me, it was very helpful and very important to have my sister complete this film. Somebody that has been like a sister, both in real life and in these roles that we committed to 14 years ago and never looked back. You'll see it, you're gonna see this in the movie. You'll be able to witness it firsthand, that family essence that only Fast and Furious brings. It's why you all have been so supportive, and it's why you have encouraged us to continue beyond people's expectations.
And there it is. What an emotional farewell. Glad you guys could hang with us to celebrate the coolest movie franchise ever. It's been a blast. Until next time, thanks for letting me hang out. Now go buckle up and enjoy the ride.